Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I think the reason the lead singer to Imagine Dragons came clean about being part of the Illuminati is because, uh, okay, here it goes. We all know about Beyonce and whoever and whatever and whatever, but he threw Chris Martin's name in there a couple times, or at least once for sure when he was talking. And Coldplay has so many songs I consider my Christian songs. They're like esoteric knowledge in there. Almost every single song, there's not one song of theirs that they do that I don't like. They even have a one that they haven't published and stuff that, like a real radical one called Deodorant, and um, it's hilarious. But okay, well, anyway, back to the point. The last tour Coldplay went on, I do believe their album was Milo Zoloto, or it could have been Head Full of Dreams tour. I can't remember which one, but they ended it with a beautiful song called A Beautiful Day and another one, Don Quixote, and which has a lot of background in the area that I'm talking about. And I was pretty sure from the area of where Chris Martin grew up in London that he probably, his parents were probably Illuminati and whatever. But the way they sing and the hidden messages in there are totally contrary. So I thought I'd get on here and tell you the reason that I think the lead singer to Imagine Dragons got on there was trying to dirty a clean name because Coldplay, they were all going to get together and make a movie about Jesus Christ. So that's what they have in the works now. And even they were going to dive into some maybe writing like symphony music. God dang bug. but uh yeah, and Chris Martin never was formally trained on any instrument, but uh he plays piano and guitar and whatever. And they're a great band. And Imagine Dragons, hey, like I can't even think of their favorite song of mine that I like, and I like one of their songs, and I like all Coldplay songs. So that kind of tells you the personality of the people to begin with. Um, he really looks like a little boy, dude. Dude, I wish I could just, yeah, whatever. Whoever you are, I don't even know your name. All I know is you're full of shit on that one. And so I'm getting this out here. James Leffer on the That's Impossible channel asked what people thought about that. And well, this is what I think. And that's why I think that. I think that's because he is trying to dirty the name of the band, or him in particular, before he produces that movie, or the movie he's making before it comes out, so he looks discredited. And like I say, all their music is basically almost like a catalog of esoteric knowledge, and there's things in there that they wrote and sung about that only Jesuits, carrying the Holy Grail and the knowledge for Christ themselves. So they got to be part of the 144,000, and these people know that, and that's why they're doing that. That's the bottom line. So, yeah, okay. That's why, yeah, that's why I don't have a lot of friends, because I will not, um, what's the word, settle for less than what I want in my life. And even somebody, oh, rich or famous or whatever this dragon thinks he is. What a bunch of bullshit. Imagine that. What did I just say? That's how I feel about that. So, how is everybody doing? I hope you're well. I thought, yeah, might as well get on here and make another video. Maybe nature walks aren't your thing or whatever, but things that are happening in the news, they're kind of interesting sometimes. Well, this caught my attention because that's my favorite band, and I have reason to believe that even with the symbols and stuff that they used on a lot of their albums isn't exactly what people think it would be, and that's why they were accepted, and that's my belief. And there's a song they have called Strawberry Swing, and that's about a swing that was in heaven. It was a bench that God made for his daughter, and there's no way these people could have known about it. And the drum beat, um, uh, well, they're talking about it's a war song. It is a war song, and there's a couple other with distinct war beat. And so they're talking about God, and they're doing a war dance. It doesn't take a whole lot to um, figure that one out, But and they seem like such a simple band in their goofy little outfits or whatever that Chris Martin would wear, like a jacket like a soldier or whatever. But there's a reason for everything, and the colors that he wears on uh, oh, let me see. He puts them on his fingers. He would put on his fingers to show us how close Nibiru was getting. So when Atlas, the Black Star, was close, then by the end of the tour, he went from yellow, red, green, blue, black. And so by the end of the tour, he was wearing the black band. For a while, there'd be a couple mixed because it was like up in the air how close it was, like was it still in the red, or was it going into the blue or green or whatever, you see what I'm saying? So, and that was the indicators on that. And oh, let's see, and there was other things even within their light show that spoke of um deprogramming MK Ultra kids. I've been trying to get people to listen to them so bad. It's like um, they're masterful. They really are. They've got like such a wide genre of music. There might even be something for everybody. They've got some electronic, they got acoustic, and they've got just piano. Like if you really want a beautiful song, they've got one called Everglow, and he makes a off tune note, and he does it on purpose because he's crying in his song. Um, Sounds so beautiful. It's remarkable. It's like talk about an artist. So truly God-given talents, and this little piece of crap is trying to dirty his name. That's about it. So, and all of them are pretty cool, all the band members. And the one bass guitarist guy, can't think of his last name right now, but he's rebuilding an old bus. So that's kind of interesting, huh? Just for like his own camper, his own pleasure, not for nothing to do with the band or anything. And I think it's like the second one that he's done. So he's doing like body work and stuff. So, and they have other things that they've done in their life, that they're not just band members. They met in college and like um literary arts, like in words and science like that, and that's what these guys are into. Plus, if you mix that in with the knowledge and the music, and like the drummer Will, he plays the violin. These guys are so accomplished. It's beyond words. with what they actually do know and what they're trying to teach people. So, and for like, what was it, about 10 years in a row, they were like #1 band worldwide. So they were reaching a lot of people, you know. And I just got into them a couple years ago. I mean, I saw their Sky Full of Stars and their Viva La Vida was on the phones, you know, and that type of thing. That was theirs. And but I didn't really pay too much attention. Then one day I ran across the song of theirs and I thought, oh my God, how did these guys know that? That's stuff I read in the Masonic white papers. So that's the only way they could have known it. So that's why they're trying to stop them. And I wouldn't doubt this Imagine Dragon dude is friends with Beyonce because you know, they all work together and whatever. But goes a lot deeper than what people would think. Sometimes you got to keep your enemies close, you know, that type of thing. So, but anyway, what a dirtbag. I know that's what he's doing because I thought, I don't know if they'll quite get out the exact truth of the Christian thing, but I thought they're going to probably ease their way into it because there's a lot of knowledge that's yet to become out. But I can't just spit shit out because I can't prove it right now, you know. But there's people that are working on that. And, well, I mean, I believe God's coming back. I mean, I was born believing that. So, nothing to do with any religion or anything, just something that's inside me that has nothing to do with any religion. I was trained religiously, actually, against my better judgment, but learned it for the sake of everybody. I really dug into it when I found out what they were doing with it and why, to control people. So, yeah, that part's going to end. That's why people like us getting out here and saying something when we see some injustice and stuff, it is important. I mean, who else is going to really speak up unless you actually speak up, you know? And I know better. It's like I'm not letting this guy get out here and talk smack about somebody that I know different. I really feel it in my heart and soul. It's like, you piece of cruddy crap. You know? So anyway, what's everybody doing this weekend? It's been pouring rain here off and on all day, but this evening, like pretty bad after that truck came. And I really did think he was going to sink through our driveway. We've got this stuff called, what's it called? Wrap crack. Doug calls it crap wrap or something like that. But anyway, it's ground up granite, and we've got tons of that on the driveway, so a semi can go around and like loads of wood or whatever. And he had a door delivered today, and I that truck pulled in here because we're springs, right? Nothing but water under our land. Like you can dig a hole. My kids dug a hole, and water started coming into it. You know, that type of thing. So, um, and with the rain and the roads wash away a lot, and it's like, dude, wow. I watched him, and he was scared too. It's like, wow. Yeah, I was gonna get on here and say hi anyway, so that made a good opportunity for me to show you something happening down in this meadow. Oh, whoa, that was a trip. Poor guy. If he would have got his truck stuck, I don't know if he's the owner, but hopefully, well, even if he was, we've got one service that pulls out semis around here, and they're about 10 miles away, but it's not cheap. So, yeah, we've had to call and have people come and undo our tractor or truck or whatever with big rigs and stuff. Sticky situation because there's a lot of clay too wherever you have water and the sand, and then there's a layer of clay, and it's the best clay in the world for pottery and stuff. So, yeah. And I love to do that too. I haven't for quite some time. I made my stepdaughter a little dog. She had a dog named Reefer. I called her Woofy when I moved in. Um, but anyway, I made her a little Reefer, and it had black curly hair just like Reef did, and gold eyes, and her red tongue sticking out. It was really pretty little clay, and she took it to put it on her. She's got a shadow box that her dad made her a shelf. So he does some carpentry work, but he doesn't like it. He likes beating on metal. So I think. Uh, so I think he'd rather beat on humans, but he's scared of this one, and he should be, because he's a bully and he can't get away with it with me. So nobody can really. I never start anything. Never. Unless it's something like this, because I felt it was important. If there's Coldplay fans out there, don't be disheartened. Um, I don't think it is what it seems to be. So, yeah, my lighting's pretty crappy in here. So, but anyway, I know the weekend it's not a lot of stuff on the internet, and I keep mine on a lot. I'll just walk out of the room and keep it on and whatever. We pay so much for the crap out here in the country anyway, and I mean, we don't get charged any extra. It is what it is. So I think it's like $173 a month, something like that. But it's the phone and the computers. So, but still, that sucks. And it is a landline. It's a landline through the satellite, which is weird. So, with our same number we had for like forever. So, with our landline, and the last cell phone service I had out here, cellular one, I worked for a stockbroker, and I was working at home doing paperwork and calling people and whatever. And I'd have to go put my ear to the window and try and get a single signal and talk, and then go back and write at my desk and stuff like that. It was like it just did not work. you know and I couldn't afford anything better at that time. So at that time they had like Genesis out here, and it was like just like $500 or $600 just to even start it up at that time. So Gen 1, I think, back in them days. So right before the stock market crashed, is that's what I was doing. So yeah, I was gonna be a stockbroker. I was gonna take training online and stuff, but my internet service was crappy. My phone service was crappy. And then I'd make calls and then go over to the office 20 miles away, once a week, or maybe twice for training and different things. But yeah, and then everything fell under. But I knew, by the way, like different LLC groups that were selling insurance and stuff to the people that I was calling. I knew they were giving all the money away in hopes to get it back through the government. It just had this funny, weird feeling that everything was gonna bomb, like soon. So, but anyway, so I just wanted to get on here and yell about that, and makes me sick, pisses me off. And please share this, even if people only listen to the title or whatever. Don't let them take my favorite band down. No, really. Chris Martin's a nice person, and this is bullshit. And that punk, I know something's not right inside him like that. So, yeah. Everybody's got faults, but there's something deeper and darker in that crap. So, yeah, I know. I know I'm a very good judge of character, even if I take extra time with somebody that's a little crappy to me. you know. But maybe God tells me to, or maybe I feel like I've been there and perhaps I could help or something like that, you know. Because, yeah, hopefully more people would really give a shit in life, that type of thing. So, but yeah, but that's the same reason I don't have many friends too, is because the Illuminati is all over the place and Satan is in everybody. And honestly, if you're going to be on the good side, you're going to get tortured. It's as simple as that. You'll have shitty jobs. People will treat you like crap because it's written on your face. It's the mark of the beast on your forehead or God's mark. And it's obvious. People just know it. They look at you like, oh, you're one of them, you know, and they do, you know. And then being on the fence in the middle is no good because that doesn't get you closer to our Father. So, yeah, more people out there yapping about, oh, they just amped it up with that source shit. Well, sorcery on, babies. Enjoy your screwed up, asinine words for Satan. Enjoy them because I know our Father doesn't enjoy it. So if you think it's appropriate, carry on because I don't. It's highly inappropriate. So and I hope your child or children or somebody that wants something from you, I hope they call you source. I hope in their minds they can portray that feeling to you somehow because it is sickening. So, anyway, besides that, the rain sounds beautiful, and my horse is out getting a shower, and she enjoys that too. Gets all the bug bites washed off, and that type of thing. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna cut this off, you guys. If I think of something else, I just wanted to get on here and clear the record on that stuff because I do know better. All their songs tell me different, and they all know better too. They honestly do. The one song, or maybe there was two Beyonce did with them, concerning some of the knowledge was "Hem for the Weekend," and that is even a little more deep than even I think she realized at the time what part she was actually playing and why. But it's all for a reason. So, okay, everybody, I love you. Peace out.